Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? So, guys, immediately my children went to school, I was like, okay, let me just do some cleanup so I can be able to prepare food for them. By the time they come back, they will be able to see what they will eat. I was just contemplating what am I going to prepare now. I have to remember that Michael always tell me, mommy, that he would like to eat spaghetti. He always disturb me for spag. I said, okay, it's like I'm going to prepare spag for him. By then, I started by cleaning up my oven, clean up my microwave. Let me just do some cleanup. Let me use that. Actually, let me just do some cleanup. After that, I brought out my turkey. I I brought it out and start washing it. The turkey, it look as if it has a lot of this thing inside. So let me just add some lemon juice on it and salt to wash it properly. After that, I first of all wash it for the first time before I added the lemon juice and salt. I return it back again. I now added the lemon juice and salt. Make sure that I wash it. I wash it about 5 times. Yeah, I wash it about 5 times. I don't want to be seeing those things on it. So that is it, guys. I started washing it. I make sure that I wash it very well. By then, my husband came around that he wants to wash his hand. I have to excuse him for him to wash his hand. After that, I continue by washing the turkey. I wash it over and over. So this is me. When I finish washing the turkey, I proceed by cleaning up the sink, clean up the bowl. But then I brought out the seasoning and thyme that I want to use to steam the turkey. I noticed that my curry is not enough. I don't really have curry powder. I was like, hey, I didn't know I should have buy this thing when I went to store to buy something. I said, okay, let me just manage the one that I have like that. So after that, I added my seasoning. I added the thyme, onion, and salt. I mix it together and cover the pot. Take it straight to the gas and put it on the fire. By then, I proceed by washing my chopping board. I got the veggies. I cut the I started washing the veggies. I added salt on it. So that is it. After that, this is when I was chopping it. I make sure that I chop it properly. After chopping it, I set it aside. I went straight to the gas to check the turkey that is on the fire. By then I wanted to use fresh tomato to cook this thing, but I was like, no, let me just drop the fresh tomato and take the other tomato paste for it. So by then, when I finish chopping those veggies, I set it aside. I proceed by frying the turkey. I added some vegetable oil. I started frying the turkey. After frying it, I set it aside. I brought out my pot and spaghetti. I pour hot water in the pot. I added the spag and cover it. I left it about 5 minutes before I brought it out. This is when I was sieving it. I have to save it. I make sure that I wash it properly because if I didn't wash it, I don't want it in a way that it will be gumming. By the time one will finish cooking it, some of them always gum, And let me just wash it properly so that the starch will not be there again. I make sure that I wash it to avoid the starch. After that, I put my pot on the fire, added some garlic and onion to fry. After that, when I was frying the onion, I have to add the tomato paste on it. So this is when I was adding my tomato puree. I stir it. I make sure that I stir it very well. I allow it to steam for 5 minutes. I added some my chopped pepper on it. I was stirring it. I make sure that the pepper, is dried. I don't know. So I allow it to steam about 5 minutes. I have to continue stirring it because I don't want it in a way that it will get burned. So after that, I brought my veggies. I added my veggies on it. So when I finish adding the veggies, I have to stir it. I'll allow you to stay for 2 minutes before I add my spag. I added the spag and stir it. So the food is ready. Thank you guys for watching. Please follow my page, guys, and like and comment. Thank you, guys. Bye. This is the food is ready. Our food is ready.